Welcome back to this week's edition of Inside the Hive. Joining me today as my guest is head men's lacrosse coach Ryan Kuhn. Coach, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. So we just want to do a breakdown of fall. You know, it was our non-traditional season this year. This is our second fall ball go-around. How did everything go this year?
I think from where we started to where we finished, it progressed very, very good. We did a little bit of a different format compared to last year. Obviously, with the roster size increased to a better size that we're more comfortable with. We had a great 15 days of practice followed by a scrimmage day with John Carroll in Cleveland. I think that from start to finish, we finished off in a better spot than where we were, and we were able to get the newer guys more acclimated with the college setting, and it's always good to get a good litmus test in to kind of see where you're at after the end of the fall, going into the spring. And I think that we progressed well. Obviously, we're not satisfied with where we're at. There's always room for improvement, but I think for building a good foundation moving into the spring, I think that we're in a very good spot as a program. So we're pleased as a staff, and we're looking forward to picking things back up in January when we start practice.
Absolutely. One of the things Coach mentioned there was a foundation. We have a core of our team coming back from last year. Last year was kind of a disappointing season. However, we're taking the right steps, I believe, this offseason, coming up this January to be going towards, a special season and everything. Talk a little bit about some of the core players, being that foundation, being the building blocks of a first year and now a second year program.
It's no secret. We weren't pleased with the end result last year. That's why there's such a strong emphasis on this year and doing things the right way. The guys that have returned, such as Chris Smith, who finished third in the NCAA in saves per game last year. He's back. Jesse Bailey is back. We have a good core of guys that have really bought into what we're trying to do here. Yourself included in that group. One of the hard things in establishing any type of program, not just lacrosse, is building a good foundation in terms of leadership. In terms of paving the way for future classes. And I think that with the group we have here, we've put the wheels in motion, so to speak, that are going to pay dividends come the springtime. The freshman class here is a very exceptional group of young men who kind of fit in seamlessly with the guys that we had return. And we're really looking forward to seeing them progress, seeing the group gel as a whole. I think the effort that they put forth against John Carroll was evident in that this is a completely different makeup of a team, and it's going to look completely different come springtime. So we're very excited about it. We're very excited about the schedule. We're very excited about the conference we're in, and we're really excited to just get things rolling. Now we kind of like to view it as the calm before the storm. Right now, guys are just in the weight room doing some individual stuff, getting bigger, stronger, faster, just trying to get things in the right places so that when we start up in January, we can kind of hit the ground running.
Coach, you talked about some of those players that have bought into the system, trying to be a championship program, seeing the bigger vision. Talk about what it takes to buy into a program and seeing the bigger picture.
One of the things that I think that we've obviously, as we've matured as a program, you are seeing guys buy in more of a sense. I think as freshmen and as a brand new program last year, guys didn't necessarily know what it took, what they were getting themselves into, so to speak. We play in a very good conference with very good teams. Aurora last year went and they beat Ohio Wesleyan, who's a very, very established program, one of the best programs in Division III in the first round of the NCAA tournament. So from a conference standpoint, we're playing some of the best teams in the country. And I don't necessarily know that guys knew what it took to kind of compete with those teams. And now that we have a year under our belt and the guys have seen some of the best players in the country, they're more prepared to go that next step, to go that extra mile, to get on an even playing field with those guys. One of the things, too, is that some of those programs are more established and they have junior and seniors. But we're trying to curtail that learning curve, so to speak. And I think that after last year and the attitudes that guys have in this fall, I mean, we're well on our way to being a successful program, and that's what we want. If we're getting better every single day, that's all we can ask for as a staff.
I think that's a great point. And moving forward, what's one thing that you would say that we kind of do very well as a team, and where's an area that next couple months leading into our first game this spring that we could improve the most upon?
Well, one of the things that we're really excited about and we're happy with is there's no shortage of enthusiasm, whether it's from the coaching staff or the roster itself. Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, nothing great is achieved without enthusiasm. So we're really excited about that. Guys that are excited to come to weightlifting every day. And not everybody gets excited to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and hit the weight room. Our guys are. Guys are doing things on their own. So there's a lot of investment on their part, which we didn't necessarily have last year, and that's okay. We have a good foundation moving forward, and just as a whole, we need to improve everywhere. We're not by any means a finished product, and we have to move things forward at a rapid pace. But with the fall finishing up, we're happy with the steps that we've taken, the things that we've put in place, and we're really looking forward to getting things going in January.
Definitely. I know, you mentioned earlier this morning that, we're trying to take the right steps, trying to do the right things, set things up for a bigger picture down the road. Talk about some of the, events here on campus. This evening, our volleyball team has a chance to win our first ever conference championship. Do you see our program trying to emulate that? I know it's different sports, but perspective there of doing the right things, doing it on and off the court.
Mm-hmm. In my opinion, winning is one of those things that's just contagious. That's why you see a lot of the very successful athletic departments. They're good from top to bottom. Defiance College as a whole is on the rise in every sport. We do try to emulate some other teams in some ways. It's just the nature of the beast. We're very excited that the volleyball team is having such a great season, and they deserve it. They have a great coaching staff. They have a great group of girls. They have grown tremendously throughout the season, and we are excited to see them go and play Bluffton tonight. That's a big rivalry as an institution, and we're excited to see them go there, and I think it's a great atmosphere to see history be made. We're very proud of the volleyball team, and we're very proud of all the teams here at Defiance College, and we're looking forward to seeing them win their first conference championship.
I would like to just reiterate that, and we'd like to take the success and kind of piggyback off of the volleyball team and hopefully come out this spring as the men's lacrosse team tries to make our own bit of history and win our own conference championship this spring. So for Coach Ryan Kuhn and Defiance College, this is Inside the Hive, Jordan Taylor. Go Jackets.